Hey everyone, welcome back. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Hey, so it was like I don't know how many episodes ago you were talking about things that used to be popular but aren't really anymore, and I thought of one for the list.
Mm.
Do you remember when like upgraded J cups were like a bigger deal than like what they are now? Like people were getting like the big sandwich J cups. They were going through like another company to add these big
Yeah.
beefy J cups to theirs. It was just like it felt like another way to spend your money on the home gym, and I just don't see that anymore.
You're right. You're right. Not only was it like got to get the right J cup, it was got to like fill this little extra area with the right type of material that someone
Hmm.
sold to add. Yeah, that's a good point. I think like people just have their J cups now
Yeah,
and
unless you
that
wanted like roller J's or like the monolith J's. Other than that, like Jake, as long as every company now I think gets it. Like, oh, we don't want metal on metal. Cool, we'll just slap a piece of UHMW on there. Problem solved. Yeah, it
yeah.
just seems like if the J cup works, like nobody really cares anymore.
What type of J cup do you use?
Just the one that comes standard with the PR 5000 from Rep.
And do you ever like find yourself wanting to upgrade that? Or is it like,
Never, never.
never?
I had Titan rollers when I had a 2x2 rack. I thought rollers would be great, but I'm not willing to spend the money on it right now. I'd rather buy
You're
other things.
you're not missing it too much, yeah.
No,
Um, well, let me I have a follow-up from a previous episode too, since we're doing that. And it is the episode with Adam was fun to listen to. Glad to hear equipment from small spaces is growing. Gravy and potatoes number one.
I love
That's
it.
my mom. That's from my mom.
That's your mom.
My mom also asked on Thanksgiving how your back was doing.
Oh, my back is much better. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I'm all set now. I love your mom, dude. That's awesome.
She has asked me how your back's doing probably about 5 times since.
The last time she saw me was HomeGymCon,
Yeah,
and I was limping around. I was struggling to sit down. Yeah, no, that summer I was good. So I'm rocking and rolling now.
yeah.
Hey,
And
I gave you one of my Facebook Marketplace like funny stories. You want another one?
yes, but real quick, I want to just add for anyone who's new to this podcast, a little more context is Adam and I went to high school together.
Mm-hmm.
So we've known each other a long time. But yes,
Yep.
tell me Facebook Marketplace.
All right. Well, Jake, you know that I'm moving a lot of old things out to get a lot of like newer things in. So I have some stuff listed. So for the audience, I'll tell the first story, and that is that someone wanted to trade uh the Rep functional trainer that I'm selling for an AR-15. And they were very specific. It was for hunting, and they told me like the name of the scope and the name of the stand that it went on, and they a lot of detail about this sweet AR-15 hunting rifle. So if you're listening, hunting guy, I'm not wanting to trade that, so thank you. Context: I do live in Michigan, and hunting is really big up here, so. Maybe that's a thing that other people do. Another one I got today was all right. I, I'll just say prices. You think that's fine, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the low ball offer that I got today that I just didn't respond to. I, why not just throw it out there? But it wasn't even 40% of what I'm asking. So listing price of 1250, which is, I mean, that's a deal and a half for a two-sided functional trainer. And they said, let me know if you'll ever take 500 for it. I mean, shot in the dark. If I said yes, the guy gets a deal of a lifetime, but I'm just not responding.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't
It's,
respond to that stuff. Um, I so I have these. Oh, you can't see them, but I bought some pin pipe safeties from Rogue from
uh-huh.
the for my surplus strength rack, and I've probably put them up like 6 months ago for $40. I think like I think I want to say like 130 I spent on them. I just bought them for for HomeGymCon, and I don't love them. I might have said this to you before, but so I posted a picture of them for $40, and I have probably received 20 inquiries, and every single one of them are people that thinks it's the entire rack.
You did tell me that. Yeah,
uh
that's fantastic.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It, I mean, I swear it's just crazy. And my response, it's mostly the people just saying, is this still available? The standard, you click the button, and then
Yep.
I respond and I say, yes, the pin pipe safeties are still for sale. Like half the time I don't get a response, and then the other half is like, oh, I thought it was for the whole rack. So I'm thinking the other people are also thinking, and it's also like for whatever reason, it's mostly out of town people. So they just think there's a full rack
For
for
$40.
$40, like a beautiful made in America, probably 2,000 plus dollar rack.
Right.
But yeah, tough out there. All right, should we get to the doc? All right, quick little Home Gym Con plug. We are about 7 months out from probably the largest home gym event in the history of the world. We're right around 96 vendors. I think we still have like 36 VIP tickets. Um, it's about 20% larger than last year filled. Um, with 7 months to go. So that's the quick plug. Get your tickets. Hopefully, we get some new vendors before the end of the year. If we get to 100 vendors before the end of the year, we are locking in ticket prices. It's not looking good though. It's not looking good. It
What are
is
we at right now?
like 96.
Okay.
It's just a dead time to sign up.
But yes, yeah. And people, this is the busy time of the year, right?
It's the busy time of the year for everyone. But I mean, it
Yeah.
would make for speaking of tickets, a great, easy last minute gift for somebody you love.
I agree.
Yes. So feel free to pass this along to somebody if you are in need of sending gift ideas. All right, let's go to last episode's this or that results. Either we posted for your choice of either two Ancore Pros or one Voltra. 40% went with the Anchor Pros, 60% went with the Voltra. A little closer than I thought.
Hmm.
But I did expect the Voltra to win. But I personally would probably just pick the two Anchor Pros if I'm buying for like 30% less. Yeah. All right. So next up we have a little different this or that. And this goes hand in hand with the survey results on the next slide. So, Adam, I'm going to ask you about a bunch of different possibilities that could be either rack mounted, standalone, or not interested in either. And please keep in mind your space and your budget if you were to like truly build out a home gym. So this is a reasonable, which is we try and keep in mind price for all of these this or that's. But this is a reasonable, what are you using for your home gym? So number one, are you rack mounted, standalone, or not interested in either? Dip station.
Dip station, I'm probably gonna say rack mounted. Yeah, rack mounted for budget and space reasons.
I'll also go rack mounted. I have the Mutant Metals one.
Hmm.
Um, lat pull down slash low row.
This one's easy. Standalone.
I am also going to go standalone. Belt squat.
I'm not interested in either, actually.
Okay. I'm going to go. I do like a belt squat, but I'm going to go rack mounted.
Mm,
I think some of the rack mounted ones are good enough for the price for my needs. I can totally understand why somebody would want a standalone belt squat though.
for sure.
Um because and I do still like to squat. So I don't necessarily replace all of my lower body days with belt squat as opposed to squat, but I know some people do. Functional trainer.
Oh, Jake, this one's so you know I'm battling with this one. I'm either throwing the Athena on the rack or I'm going with the Adonis, and I'm really struggling with my decision. Um,
Mm,
I'll say standalone, but it's like 49.50 right now, and it'll switch, or 49.51, and then it'll switch later. So standalone for now. Ask me in an hour, it'll be rack mounted.
okay. Well, I'm gonna go rack mounted. Um, just because it leaves, you can kind of knock out 2 for 1 with the functional trainer on the rack, leaving a little bit more space for something else. That's
Hmm.
my logic there. Smith machine.
This is a rack mounted. Standalone would just be too big, I think.
Yeah, easy rack mounted decision for me as well. Single column trainer.
All right, when I think about this, I thought more functional trainer because the functional trainer I'm looking into is like the Adonis, which is a single column. So I'll lump that in with functional trainer and I'll just say not interested in either for a single column is what I'll
Okay.
say, or flip flop it, however you want to think about it.
Okay. I love my single column trainer. I'm going to go standalone. All right. I think this one I think is pretty easy one. Leg curl slash extension.
Yeah, that's a standalone machine right there.
Easy standalone for me as well. I do it enough and it's just better. Adjustable dumbbell storage.
So what do you, storage on the rack or storage separate from the rack? Is that what you're
Correct.
asking?
Correct.
Oh, yeah, standalone.
Yeah, I'll go standalone, but I do have this Synergy custom rack attached, and
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome too. But I mean, in an ideal world, perfect world, standalone. All right. Lateral raise. So this is kind of a hot one. So Bells of Steel released one earlier this year. Fringe just launched one. There's also like the selectorized option from Temple of Gains. Which one are you going with?
Yeah, no, and I think all those are great. I think the rack mounted ones are going to be too clunky and like hard to store when they're not on there. So I'm not going with that. I think the standalones are too expensive for what they do. So I'm gonna say not interested in either. But in an ideal world, I would love to have like a multi-flight. That'd be great. But yeah, not interested in
Yes.
either for those reasons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, just for budget reasons. And I do have space. I will go rack mounted.
Hmm.
I think the like for the price, the options from like Bells or Fringe seem good
Like
enough.
$300 for those. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
I
crazy.
just
All right.
I don't know where I would store it, you know? Have to find somewhere to
I
like
would leave it
hang it
up.
on the
I would
wall
leave it
or
up.
leave it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
gotcha.
but you see me, I've got these like single posts.
Yeah.
Um
So
you
for
could
your single
also
post, that'd be awesome.
yeah, or you could leave it up on the back of your rack. Like I'm living in luxury with a lot of space. So
Yeah.
all right. Chest supported row. So when I think of this, I think about more of like I have the Exponent Edge. You can and maybe you can see it. And there's some other options. Or you could do something like, there's also standalone machines that are similar. What about you? What you going with?
Oh, not interested in either. I don't like that movement. Yeah, it's not my thing.
Got it. I'll go rack attached. Just because the other ones are so big. And then cable crossover.
Space reasons, not interested. Um, man, would that be cool? But yeah, not interested.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go not interested. I'd rather have just like a functional trainer or a single column trainer.
Yeah.
That, not quite as cool, but you know, they'll do the job. Let's go to see what the people said. All right. So we have a chart here that shows in percentage of most that are rack attached versus standalone. versus not interested in either. I should say we're you can see on red the most rack attached votes all the way down to to the least rack attached votes. So the biggest one, no surprise here, dip attachment. That's an easy rack attachment. Lap pull down slash low row was actually number two. 58% are saying they would like that rack attached versus 37% saying standalone. Cable crossover. Can you? Oh yeah, I guess you can do rack attached with um if you
It's
put out
basically
some
a
wing.
functional trainer at that point, isn't it?
Well, if you put them out all the way on wings, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I got
Um,
you.
I forget what reps is called, but they have a package based on that.
Mm.
Or like the Monster Cave, Um, chest supported row, 48% going with rack attach versus 28 standalone, 26% not interested, which is what you voted. It's kind of high. Belt squat. So rack attach beats out the standalone there, 47% versus 34%. Smith machine, about 4 times more rack attach votes than standalone. About 42% are not interested in a Smith machine, though. Functional trainer, that one is basically even. About 45% votes for rack attached, 43% for standalone. Lateral raise, also kind of close. 31% went with rack attached, 26% standalone. Another 43%, though, not interested. Leg curl, leg extension, about 3 times more votes for standalone machine. Leverage machine, pretty even, but most people are saying not interested in either. Single column trainer, also 54% not interested. A little bit more standalone votes than rack attached, though. And then lastly, adjustable dumbbell storage, about 7 times more votes for standalone versus rack attached. So this is actually kind of cool data, especially if you're like a manufacturer thinking about how much, what in a perfect world, or not even in a perfect world, in a what are they most likely to add if they're interested in some sort of machine? But all of them have some sort of breakout between rack attached and standalone. Here's a chart that just shows the percentage of not interested. So leverage machine, single column trainer, lateral raise, Smith machine, all over 40% of the votes. And then here's where year after year data uh, is kind of cool to look at. So I took last year's votes and matched them up with this year's votes, and we did see some rises in rack attached preference over standalone for the biggest up the ones that went up most for rack attached were Smith machine, belt squat, lat pull down slash low row, functional trainer. And I think all of that makes sense because all of those had new product releases within this space within the last couple of years. So there's better rack mounted belt squats. There are now multiple Smith machine options that you can add to your rack. There are better lat pull down slash low rows, and there are better functional trainers. So I think just with better products being released, we're seeing more people interested in adding that type of stuff to their rack. So those are the things that stood out. Next I have some questions that are just kind of they're focused on like your experience in the home gym. So I don't know which ones, if it's worth going through all of them, but let me just go through all of them. So do you work out longer in your home gym versus if you went to a public gym? 64% say yes, they work out longer. Do you work out harder in your home gym versus a public gym? 63% say yes, they work out harder. Do you do you make more noises at your home gym versus working out in public? Two-thirds say yes. And a lot of this is just like these are questions kind of showing the freedom of the home gym and making sure it kind of correlates. Like, for example, that question was asked like, do you kind of just like feel more comfortable in a home gym to push yourself or make those noises? Do you wear more comfortable clothes at home? 74% said yes. If you were in public gym, do you shy away from doing specific exercises you do at home gym? 47% say yes. So there might be like, I don't know, I think about like doing jumping jacks in public might be really embarrassing, but it might be a good thing for you to do for your health. So you can do things like that. Or like lifting really lightweight in public might be kind of
Yeah.
embarrassing. So, like stuff like that. That's kind of where my head was at with that question. Do you work out more often with a home gym? 75% say yes. That makes sense. A lot easier access. Don't have to get in a car. Don't have to wait in traffic. Do you do you have everything at home to complete your workouts? So 77% say yes. 86% prefer their home gyms workouts at a home gym versus public gyms. About 50% said that they have better equipment in their home gym versus the public gym they would go to. 58% say they work out smarter in the home gym with no pressure to push heavy weights. And are you less motivated at home gym versus public gym? So this is a big one that people say they go to a commercial gym because they are more motivated. However, only 26% said they are less motivated at home. You know, y- maybe not all of that is maybe that last one isn't necessarily as true, but perceived, only a small percentage, only about a fourth say they actually work out. They're more motivated when they go to a public gym.
Jake, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you think you work out harder in your home gym?
Than a public gym. I would say it's about the same,
Yeah.
but I also
I
haven't been to a public gym in like 10 years, really.
yeah.
What about
I,
you?
I'm well, I'm questioning if it's like an age thing. Because like, yeah, when I went to a public gym, like I was, you know, in my late 20s and still trying to push heavy weights and stuff like that. And now I don't really work out like that. Um, but I'm wondering too if it's like you would drive to get to this destination, you might as well put in that hard work. Whereas like I walk down to my basement sometimes twice a day. Sometimes I work out twice a day. But do I really like push the intensity like I used to? No. And I'm wondering, it might be an age thing. Could be.
Yeah, what do you I mean, think about it today. What if you went to a home gym half the time and a public gym half the time? Do you think you would see motivational differences? I don't think I would.
Um, Maybe there'd be like that machine I've been looking forward to getting on that I don't have at my house where I'll just like hit it really hard, you know? There might be that. Maybe.
Yeah, but like let's say you've been doing half and half consistently for a full year. Do you think you're going to see
Oh, see,
notable
like
y-
there wouldn't
I
be
don't
a
think
half
so.
and half for a full year. I would be more interested in working out at home because I like it better. So
Yeah,
if I had a commercial gym, I'm sure the excitement of new machines would last for about 3 months, and I'd be like,
right.
yeah, but my barbell's better, my this is better. I don't have to like deal with people. Like I
Yeah.
love to go like on vacation. Like my wife and I, that's like our favorite thing. Like when we have a trip without kids is like we'll go to a public gym and work out together. Like that's like
Mhm.
one of my favorite things to do, like while on a trip. And like as much as I enjoy it, it does make me appreciate just having my own stuff. Cause I'll like sit down on their bench and even nice like commercial gym benches, they're not that good. Like they're just not. So, but
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, this is you have to keep in mind who's answering these questions along with all of these. It's the most passionate home gym owners And but overall, most people still prefer working out in their home gym.
Mhm.
All right, that is it.
Do you want your blind ranking for the day?
Yeah, I wore the shirt for the blind rankings.
It's perfect. Oh yeah. I didn't realize it. I did tell you it was going to be Christmas themed.
Yeah,
All
let me
right.
pull up our blind rankings. Christmas themed blind rankings.
The best doc ever.
All right, 10.
And this will be
Chris.
blind ranking Christmas movies, Jake. I
Oh,
know you're not a
Christmas
movie guy,
movies.
but I do love
Ooh.
me some Christmas movies. And
Okay.
afterwards, because you're not supposed to give too many like caveats or whatever. Afterwards, if you want, you can give me like your top three or top five.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. All right. Number one's gonna tell me what kind of man you are. Where would you rank
Die
a
Hard.
Muppets Christmas
Oh,
Carol?
a Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
8? No,
Oh
I'm gonna
wow.
go 9.
Has it been a while since you've seen that one?
Yes.
Dude, it's legendary. It's honestly, it's on there. I was like the first one, someone to see where you'd put it because it's like one of my favorite movies. So,
Oh
all
my
right,
gosh.
interesting. All right, number two, Will Ferrell in Elf.
Ooh, Elf. Hmm.
You got the field highlighted at number one for a second.
I like Elf. I'll go
Elf's
2.
great. Wow, going
I
high
like.
on Elf. Nice. All right, from one comedy juggernaut to the next, Jim Carrey's Grinch, live action
Ooh,
Grinch.
the live one.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I like. Hmm. I think I'll go 4.
Four. That feels right. That's solid. All right. How about It's a Wonderful Life?
Hmm.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, but like it's probably been
It's not one of those you do every year?
no.
Interesting.
I'll
Okay.
go. I know it's a classic.
It
A
is. Yep.
wonderful. I'll go 6.
A nice safe six. Not to offend
Yeah,
anybody listening. I like it. Okay.
I'm sure that would be number 1 for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
No, I'm sure. Yeah, it's up there. How about Arnold in Jingle All the Way? Sinbad, Arnold, that kid from uh Star Wars, Jingle All the Way.
oof. Hmm. I'll put 7 because I think you probably have some more good ones.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't love Jingle All the Way either. It doesn't surprise me. All right, how about the newest Grinch from Illumination?
Hmm. I did like that too.
I love that one.
I went and saw that in theaters. I think I'm gonna go
Yeah, me too.
3.
Yeah, that feels right. That feels good. Yep. All right, this next one, some people love it, some people hate it. How do you feel about the Polar Express?
I'll go. I'll go 8.
Yeah. Well, you saved a high, a medium, and a low. That's very smart. But what if I just like put out three bangers right here? All right, here we go. A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out.
I'll go 5. A good one.
A good one. All right.
Yeah.
Now this one, I'll let you be like a little flexible with it. Okay. I wrote down Home Alone, but you could pick one or two. Three and the others don't count. A Macaulay Culkin Home Alone, one or two. It's either your
Ooh.
favorite or your least favorite on your list.
Uh, I'll have to put that at 1.
No, you're not gonna be happy. Now, at first I was gonna put like Die Hard or something at number 10 to see like where it would stick, but I actually put a lot of people's favorite. It's Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
Gotta go 10 with it. Oh boy. Now you can re-rank for me.
so I would probably put Christmas Vacation at 1.
I knew you would.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even have that on my radar. I don't know. I also, you told me you had Christmas theme, but I, for whatever reason, was just thinking Christmas stuff.
stuff like
like
lights,
Santa.
trees. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I had that in my head, so I didn't prep for it properly.
That's
I
good.
mean, I was even at the store yesterday and I saw eggnog and I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be on the list."
I do love some eggnog. Did you get some eggnog? Have you seen the protein content in eggnog? Not bad.
Is it not bad?
Don't look at the sugar. It's
Oh, I know, it's so many
astronomical. It's
calories, yeah,
insane.
sugar.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
fun.
I think, I think I would I wouldn't put Elf as high. I don't know what I was thinking with Elf. I think I've had a few good experiences with Elf. And
Definitely.
yeah. I think I would bump Christmas Vacation up to 1. I might even put The Grinches at 2 and 3,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and then everything else I'm kinda cool with. Nothing else. All the other stuff I haven't really seen in a long time.
Oh man.
I'm
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're a Christmas movie a night family over here. So I had all the
Mm.
claymations I was gonna throw on there, like the Rudolph, the Year Without a Santa Claus, all that stuff. The Santa Claus
Yeah, that's a good one.
with Tim Allen, all those. So there was a lot
Mhm.
I had to leave off. But
Yeah, there's a lot of Christmas movies. Yeah, I can't get the kids to watch Christmas movies very often.
really,
Mm-mm,
oh man,
mm-mm.
bunch of Grinches over there.
All right, well, Merry
Cool.
Christmas.
Merry
That's
Christmas.
that's gonna do it.
All right, dude. See ya.
Bye.